The boy disguised himself as a scarecrow to avoid being hunted down, but he was still recognized. The leader didn't expose his disguise. Instead, he stepped back a few steps in motion to his accomplices to shoot at the scarecrow. Thus, the boy died miserably. To get rid of the murder charge, the leader put a pitchfork in the boy's hand to make it seem like they were attacked and shot in self-defense. Not long after, the boy's mother sued those men. However, the pitchfork in the boy's hand became evidence against her. Soon, those men were acquitted. This was unacceptable to the boy's mother, but those men went to a bar to celebrate, showing no guilt for the boy's death. Until one day, the wife of one of the men found a scarecrow in their field. The man went to check and found that it was exactly the same as the scarecrow the boy had disguised as. He thought it was a prank by his companions, but after he found the other two men, he learned that no one had done it. Then the three of them found the leader of the gang and told him about the scarecrow. The leader thought it was the boy's mother who did it to scare them. After hearing this, the three men felt relieved. That night, the drunk man went to the field but found that the scarecrow had already disappeared. When he got home, he heard a noise in the warehouse. The crusher inside was inexplicably started. After he turned off the machine, some straw fell from above. The man climbed to the second floor to check. Unexpectedly, the machine started again. The man was so frightened that he fell directly into the crusher. The next day, when the leader heard the news and came to check, he happened to see the body being put into the car. The other two men were very scared, but the leader thought it was just an accident. In the evening, when the second man in the gang got home, he saw the familiar scarecrow. The man was very scared and immediately told the leader about it. But when they went back to the man's home with him, the scarecrow disappeared again. The next day, when the man was feeding the pigs, he heard a sound behind him. The man was so scared that he quickly hid in the granary until there was no more noise outside. When he was about to leave, he found that the cabin door had been locked and the transporter outside suddenly started. The grain began to pour into the granary. Eventually, the man was buried alive by the grain. The third man was so afraid that he wanted to surrender, but the leader didn't agree. So he tricked the man to the cemetery. Then the leader picked up a shovel and buried the man. After that, the leader left immediately, but on the way, he saw the shadow of the scarecrow. He immediately chased after it. Unexpectedly, the forklift behind him suddenly started and drove towards him. The leader turned around and ran, but he bumped into the scarecrow behind him. The fork in the scarecrow's hand stabbed into his body.